15 foods that never expire. Do you ever find yourself stashing away items in your pantry, only to let them gather dust as time marches on? While most of us are conditioned to trust the best before dates stamped on our groceries, there's a hidden trove of culinary treasures with a lifespan far beyond those little labels. Get ready, because we're about to dive into a jaw-dropping list of 15 food items you absolutely need to stockpile, foods that practically never expire. Whether you're preparing for an unexpected crisis or just love the idea of having an everlasting pantry, these kitchen staples, when stored correctly, can last not just for years, but potentially for decades. Stick around as we unveil each one and share tips on how to keep them fresh for the long haul. Let's get started. Number 1. Number 1. Have you ever wondered why honey is often called liquid gold? Well, it's not just because of its rich color and delightful sweetness. It's because honey can last for, unlike most foods, honey has the incredible ability to remain edible indefinitely, a testament to its natural preservation powers. You see, honey contains only about 17% water, which is much too low to support the growth of most bacteria and fungi. This means that even after years on your shelf, honey won't spoil or become useless. In fact, honey actually dehydrates microorganisms, effectively preserving itself. Ancient civilizations knew this secret and even used honey to preserve other foods. But what if your honey crystallizes and turns solid? Don't worry, this is a normal process and doesn't mean your honey has gone bad. To bring it back to its liquid state, simply place the sealed jar in a bowl of hot water for a few minutes. The heat will soften the honey, making it smooth and pourable once more. So when you're thinking about foods to stockpile that never expire, honey should undoubtedly be at the top of your list. Not only is it delicious and versatile, but its extraordinary shelf life ensures you'll always have a sweet, natural preservative on hand. Number 2. Salt. You might be surprised to learn that salt, one of the oldest methods of food preservation known to humanity, is an essential item to stockpile. Why? Because salt has incredibly effective dehydrating properties that prevent harmful germs from accumulating on your food. This means you can ensure your food stays safe to consume for extended periods. When stored properly, salt can last indefinitely, making it a must-have in any emergency pantry. However, be cautious when stocking up on salt that's been fortified or contains additives like iodine. While these versions of salt still have an impressive shelf life, they won't last as long as pure salt. Even then, they are generally good for several years, offering you peace of mind that you'll have a reliable means of preserving food when you need it most. So, if you're serious about prepping, don't forget to grab plenty of good old salt to add to your stockpile. Number 3. Bouillon cubes. Picture this sucker. You're in the middle of cooking a delicious soup or stew, and you need a quick burst of flavor. What's your go-to bouillon cubes? These little powerhouses are not just handy, they're a must-have in your pantry due to their incredibly long shelf life, thanks to their high salt content. Bouillon cubes come in a variety of flavors, from beef and chicken to vegetable, making them versatile for any dish you need to enhance. What makes bouillon cubes especially valuable is their utility in emergency situations. Whether you're whipping up a quick broth, enriching the taste of sauces, or even jazzing up your rice or pasta, these cubes are always ready to elevate your meal. Plus, they take up minimal space and are super easy to store. No need for refrigeration, just a cool, dry place, and they're good to go for years. So make sure you stockpile bouillon cubes, because when it comes to long-lasting flavor-boosting ingredients, they simply can't be beat. Number 4. Popcorn. Believe it or not, while that microwavable packet of buttery popcorn lurking in your pantry might not have an eternal shelf life, the story is quite different for loose popcorn kernels. These tiny golden nuggets can essentially last forever if stored correctly. The key to their longevity is all about proper storage. Place the unpopped kernels in an airtight container and stash it away in a cool, dry area. This way, you'll always be ready to whip up a delicious snack whenever the craving strikes. Whether you're planning for a movie night or prepping for emergencies, having a stockpile of loose popcorn kernels means you'll never run out of this fun and tasty treat. Number 5. Pure vanilla extract. Let's talk about a pantry staple that you might be overlooking: pure vanilla extract. If you've been reaching for imitation vanilla just to save a few bucks, you might want to rethink that decision. Pure vanilla extract isn't just about superior taste. It's a powerhouse when it comes to longevity. Its high alcohol content acts as a natural preservative, extending its shelf life significantly. But that's not all. It also delivers a richer, more authentic flavor that can elevate any dish from ordinary to extraordinary. Properly sealed to keep out any germs, pure vanilla extract can stay fresh and safe to use almost indefinitely. So make sure you stockpile some pure vanilla extract in your pantry. It's an investment that will keep on giving. Imagine never running out of that aromatic, flavorful essence when you're baking cookies, making smoothies, or even crafting your homemade vanilla latte. Trust me, it's worth every drop. Number 6. Virgin coconut oil. In the vast array of cooking oils available on the market, each one comes with its own unique set of benefits and drawbacks. But when we're talking about longevity and shelf life, virgin coconut oil should be at the top of your list. Coconut oil stands out for its remarkable staying power, lasting much longer than most of its counterparts. For instance, while olive oil tends to go rancid 2-3 years past its best before date, and vegetable oil barely makes it a year, virgin and extra virgin coconut oil are in a league of their own. They essentially never expire. This is a game changer for anyone looking to stockpile essential food items. When choosing coconut oil, be sure to opt for the unrefined variety. It's often labeled as virgin or extra virgin. This type not only preserves the oil's natural antioxidants but also ensures that it remains fresh for years to come, making it an indispensable item in your emergency stockpile kit. Number 7. Cornstarch. Hey, food enthusiasts, do you tend to steer clear of recipes that call for ingredients you don't usually keep on hand? You're not alone. Many home cooks do the same. But let me tell you why cornstarch should be the exception to that. Cornstarch is a wonder ingredient that not only thickens your sauces and soups to perfection, but also has an incredible shelf life. Store it in a dry, cool place, and you won't have to worry about it going bad anytime soon. It's the kind of pantry hero that you can buy once and forget about, all while it's ready and waiting whenever you need it. So when it comes to stocking up on essentials that practically never expire, cornstarch definitely makes the cut. Trust me, it's a small investment that pays big dividends in the kitchen. Number 8. White rice. Imagine having a food supply that could last for decades without losing its flavor or nutritional value. That's exactly what you get with white rice, making it a must-have for your stockpile. Not only is white rice incredibly affordable, but it's also highly filling, meaning you can feed a large group of people efficiently. One of the best features of white rice is its impressive shelf life. When stored in airtight containers and kept at temperatures below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, white rice can stay good for up to 30 years. Yes, you heard that right, 30 years. Compare this to brown rice, which unfortunately doesn't pack the same punch in longevity. The natural oils in brown rice cause it to spoil much faster, making white rice the clear winner for long-term storage. So, if you're looking to add a versatile, long-lasting staple to your pantry, don't overlook the humble white rice. Number 9. Sugar. Believe it or not, sugar is one of those magical pantry staples that can last forever if stored properly. Both white and brown sugar have an indefinite shelf life when kept in an airtight container, away from the enemy trio of light, heat. This means that sugar, when stored correctly, becomes a fortress against bacteria and other unwanted organisms. Imagine having a sweetener that never goes bad. You can always count on it to add that perfect touch to your favorite recipes or morning coffee. Plus, with its versatility in baking and cooking, sugar is truly an indispensable item in any long-term food stockpile. Whether you're preparing for a short-term emergency or planning for long-term survival, make sure you don't overlook the timeless powerhouse that is sugar. Number 10 on our list of must-have foods that never expire is dried beans. Now, I know what you're thinking. Beans might not be the most glamorous item to hoard, but trust me, these little powerhouses are essential for anyone serious about stockpiling. Dried beans come with an impressive shelf life, making them perfect for long-term storage. Aside from their notorious reputation for causing flagellants, these legumes pack a serious nutritional punch. They are brimming with protein, fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, all of which are crucial for maintaining a well-balanced diet. Picture the situation where fresh meat is scarce. Dried beans can come to your rescue, offering a robust protein source while keeping you full and energized. The versatility of beans is another reason they deserve a spot in your pantry. From soups and stews to salads and burritos, dried beans can be transformed into numerous delectable dishes. To extend their shelf life even further, store them in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. So, the next time you're organizing your pantry, don't overlook these humble yet mighty legumes. Number 11. 100% pure maple syrup. This delightful natural sweetener isn't just for pancakes. It's a versatile ingredient you should definitely stockpile. The beauty of 100% pure maple syrup is that it can be kept sealed in your pantry forever without going bad, making it an excellent addition to your long-term food storage. But there's a key tip you must remember. Once you crack open that bottle of liquid gold, it requires a bit more care to maintain its quality. After opening, transfer your maple syrup to an airtight container to prevent any potential contamination. Then, go ahead and place it in the refrigerator. Stored this way, your maple syrup will stay fresh and delicious for years, so not only is it a timeless staple for your emergency stash, but it's a treat that will stand the test of time, ready to drizzle over your favorite dishes whenever you need a touch of sweetness. Number 12. Vinegar. Have you ever wondered how long that bottle of vinegar in your pantry can last? Well, here's some great news for your stockpiling adventures. Most vinegar has an indefinite shelf life. Yes, you heard that right. The beauty of vinegar lies in its acidic nature, which acts like a natural preservative, allowing it to keep for what seems like forever. Now, let's dive a little deeper. White vinegar is a superstar when it comes to longevity. If stored properly, it will maintain its clear appearance and potency for years. Imagine having a bottle of white vinegar that's ready to go whenever you need it, without worrying about it going bad. Pretty awesome, right? But what about other types of vinegar? Fear not. Whether it's tangy wine vinegar or zesty apple cider vinegar, these varieties might change in color and appearance over time, giving them a more homemade, rustic touch. These changes are purely aesthetic and in no way affect the safety or usability of the vinegar. So even if your wine vinegar turns a bit cloudy or your apple cider vinegar takes on a darker hue, you can still use them confidently in your cooking, pickling, and even cleaning tasks. Alright folks, coming in at number 13 on our list of foods you have to stockpile that never expire is non-fat powdered milk. Now why should you have a stash of this in your pantry? Well, picture there's an emergency and you're running low on fresh milk. No worries if you've got powdered milk on hand. It's super easy to reconstitute. Just mix it with water and you've got yourself a versatile dairy alternative. Powdered milk is a survivalist's dream. When properly stored, it can keep for an astonishing 2 to 10 years beyond its expiration date. And the secret to such impressive longevity, an airtight container is, but wait, there's more. To stretch its shelf life even further, store your powdered milk in a cool, dry place below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're really serious about prepping, pop that package in the freezer and you'll have powdered milk that pretty much lasts forever. So, there you go. Non-fat powdered milk, a staple that promises an indefinite supply of nutritional goodness when you need it most. Stock up and stay prepared. Number 14. Soy sauce. Have you ever wondered why soy sauce is such a staple in so many households around the world? This incredible condiment not only brings a savory, umami punch to your dishes, but it's also a wonder when it comes to longevity. Soy sauce is a fermented product, meaning it goes through a meticulous process where yeast and bacteria break down its ingredients, enhancing its flavors and nutritional profile. But that's not all. Its high salt content acts as a natural preservative, preventing the growth of harmful microorganisms. Because of this unique combination of fermentation and high sodium, soy sauce is incredibly shelf-stable. As long as you keep it sealed and stored in a dark, cool place, soy sauce can last indefinitely. That's right, it doesn't spoil. So whether you're splashing it over a stir-fry or using it as a marinade, you can rest easy knowing that your bottle of soy sauce will be there, unspoiled, ready to add that irresistible flavor to your meals for years to come. Trust us, this is one pantry item you definitely want to have on hand when stockpiling foods that never. Number 15. Hard liquor. Distilled spirits like vodka, gin, whiskey, rum, and tequila have an impressive trait. They never go bad, or at least they don't spoil or make you ill. These liquors usually clock in at around 80 proof, which translates to a robust 40% alcohol by volume. Thanks to this high alcohol content, these spirits create an unfriendly environment for bacteria and germs, making spoilage virtually impossible. For the best preservation, store your bottles in a cool, dark place, far from direct sunlight and heat sources. Additionally, keeping the bottles tightly sealed is key to maintaining their quality. While this isn't an exhaustive list of non-perishable kitchen essentials, hard liquor certainly earns its place as a dependable choice for long-term storage. In conclusion, stocking your pantry with non-perishable food items like soy sauce and hard liquor can bring peace of mind and ensure you're always prepared. The long shelf life of these items means you won't have to worry about them spoiling, making them perfect for long-term storage. By carefully selecting and storing these essentials, you're setting yourself up for success no matter what comes your way. What are your go-to non-perishable food items for your pantry? We'd love to hear your suggestions in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks on how to keep your kitchen well-stocked and ready for anything